got me fucked up. Nigga, they got me fucked up. Some eyes, nigga, I'm finna do a me. Riding through the city in some shit you wouldn't expect me in. Nigga, crowd go crazy, it's $1 million phone. Fast on a nigga for the motion, know he really get it on. I ain't lying in my raps, really sold that. The street, nigga.
What's going down, y'all? It's your girl, Nah Lavish, repping that Ganny, Southside Columbus, CEO and owner of Top Tier Music Group, rapper, singer, songwriter, and you know what the fuck going on with me. Hey, guess what? I'm hanking with Hankin TV. Let's get it.
I know it's but we all gotta move on. Time spent them questions, I search you out. I showed you my setting and I blessed you down. And now you blessing. Stand on my morals, you test me. Cry and you know I hate messy. This money, I stress it. Focus, chasing stacks, make the light bend. Told you all my secrets, thought you like wins. No apologies, I be missing out. Mental going crazy, had to move around. Shitting on that bitch, common ground, yeah, whoa. I'm destined, no cap in my presence. Headed progressing my blessings. Watch me triple thread it, no longer regretting. Cherish my weapon, blinkies and presents. Go to the mall and I'ma shop away.
What's the word? What's the word? Make sure you hit the like button if you ain't subscribed to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Now, Lavish says, she said, I'm going to go to the mall and shop away. What's the word, man? We back. There's a lot of shit going on. Just touch bases. I'm just going to be here for a hot second. Just, you know what I'm saying, just to warm it up a little bit. We got some dope interviews coming up this weekend. What's the day? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Shout out to my guy, Spill. I'll see you down there. I'll see you down there. I'm going to give it a hot second, man. Giving people a few time to come in. Because I know this is unexpected for Hank just to pop up out of nowhere. So as a matter of fact, while we waiting on people to come in, man, I need to wait till more people come in because I need some advice. I need some advice, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm always asking the advice from the people because I want to make sure that I ain't tripping. I ain't always right. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I could be tripping. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of person, somebody like, man, Hank, you wrong. I'm like, oh, I'm wrong. I'm going to eat it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give a few more people a chance to get in here, man. So I can just run this little story by y'all right quick. We're going to talk about this. Lil Woody and Yak Gotti did a 20V1. I said, wow. Charleston White and Danza is beefing. Shout out Jim's TV clips. I see you. I slid through there last night, Jim. Charleston White and the Danza project is beefing. I ain't gonna say over a broad, but Charleston White feel like Danza was trying to shoot at his broad. Cameron and Adrien Broner. That was kind of, I don't know. I feel like I'm Cameron to the fullest. I mess with AB. He from Cincinnati, Ohio. But I kind of feel like Cam, he kind of flexed on AB, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he kind of flexed on AB. All right, we got a few people here. Let me go ahead and ask this question, man. Now listen, let me ask y'all a question, man. And if I'm wrong, I'll be wrong. So, first of all, man, Hank, I am not looking for no new friends. I ain't looking for no new friends. I ain't pressed about being cool with nobody. I'm cool, man. You know what I'm saying? So, I had a situation to where a person told me they was blocked in my chat. Now, sitting right here, I got this on the screen right here. I got this right here on the screen. And I got this right here on the screen. I can see everything going on. So anytime somebody get blocked, a comment get deleted, I can see it. I can see what's going on. Plus, my moderators already know over here, we don't block people. You know what I'm saying? We don't block people over here. We want the engagement. So somebody told me they was blocked, man. So I'm telling them like, nah, you ain't blocked, man. I show them my block list and everything. They still hooping and hollering, and it's a whole bunch of cussing and a whole bunch of aggression. I'm like, man, where is all this coming from, bro? Not one time have I talked to you crazy, use no aggression towards you, man. Where is all this aggression coming from, man? So I look at it as, man, a person just wanted a problem with Hank, man. I'm not about to be on here arguing and going back and forth for the motherfucking hollering for what? I don't get nothing out of that, man. You know what I'm saying? What am I going to be going back and forth? I'm not about to, man, listen, I'm not about to be doing all that. That's why I fell back. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers say Hank was acting funny when Hank fell back, man. That's why I fell back, man, because I was tired of all the bullshit, man. So I'm cool, man. If that's what the motherfucker looking for out of Hank, man, they can miss me with that. You feel me? For real, they can miss me with that. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? And by the way, and if a person was, and if they was blocked out of my chat, so what? It's my chat. I can do what the fuck I want to do with my chat. You know what I'm saying? I want to holler at y'all, man. Just because you want to holler at me, don't mean I want to holler at you and then this one. Especially for you other content creators, people who be doing interviews and stuff like that. So this was another alleged supposed to be a problem. So I did an interview. I interviewed a guy. I don't know what's going on. So he told his side how he felt the story to be, and he brought up an individual's name. So the individual called themselves want to have a problem with me because a guy who I was interviewing brought their name up on an interview. That just don't, man. That's just petty. That's just I don't understand. Motherfuckers just looking for problems, looking for smoke, but they ain't gonna get it from me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said the other day, I'll be whatever. I'll be a hoe ass nigga or whatever. But I already know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? You know when you know how it is, man. When the little BGs knock off an OG in the hood, man, they get the juice. You know what I'm saying? Come on, that's what it all boiled down to. But the thing about it, I don't know what's going on. I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want no new friends. I'm cool, man. You know what I'm saying? If I ain't been fucking with you, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Then I told the motherfucker, I say, man, what's up, Johnny Diggs? I see you, baby. And then I had to tell the motherfucker, I say, man, you don't even know the niggas I know, man.
Oh shit. What's up? It's your man Dogface Calderon, the most dangerous voice in the trade. Y'all know what it is. I'm Hankin with Hankin TV. Y'all know what it is. Tap in, tune in. Go fuck with Hankin TV. Y'all know what, stop playing with me, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Stop playing.
Ain't nothing more attractive than a bitch with some money. Let me talk to him. Bitch, get some money.
My name is Dogface Calderon. I am the ever-present moderator of a panel of distinguished individuals, and as a collective, we are known as the YouTube Streets. How y'all doing?
Yeah, man, I ain't about to be bickering and going back and forth with a motherfucker over nothing. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and get into this. So Cameron and AB, man, like I told y'all, man, I mess with AB from Cincinnati, Ohio. Cameron, shout out Love Chyld, the producer, man. If y'all need them beats, I better slide through there and holler at Love Chyld, the producer. Cameron, you know, he was down here getting it all through Ohio. We done chopped it up a few times over here about Cameron. So I'm gonna let him tell the story, but this is the story. So you know Cameron and Mace, they got the podcast out there in Vegas, and they set up his fire. It's inside the casino with the windows around it so they can see outside in the casino and people can see inside the studio when they doing their show. So Cam said he seen AB walk past. So he's like, damn, it'd be good to get AB on the show. Plus, you know, they just had the Crawford fight. Come on. But he said this. He said when he seen AB, he was kind of tipsy. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I seen he was kind of tipsy. He brought him in. So, AB came in. You could tell he was drunk. He was kind of slow to answer the questions. He kind of was answering questions over and over. So you could tell he was kind of, I'm gonna use a big word today. You could tell he was kind of inebriated. I'm gonna use a big word today.
Whoop-de-doo.
He was a little bit, you could tell he was inebriated. So, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna let him tell y'all, man. That's what I do. We get it from the horse's mouth. Y'all know over here we deal with the facts, man. We deal with the facts over here at Hankin TV, man. So I'm gonna let Cameron tell y'all what happened, man. That's what I do. I just let old Cam tell y'all.
What's good, everybody? I just wanted to talk about the AB shit real quick. You know, I didn't even address it yesterday, anything like that, but I just wanted to put some context to what happened. Because I see a few people like, yo, Kim, how you love the nigga? How you say you love the nigga, then kick the nigga out? Look, I didn't just meet AB that day. I've known AB for some years, and I consider him a friend, to be totally honest with you. Not the friend that you be like, yo, let's get some bitches, yo, let's get this money. Nah. One of them friends where you be like, yo, how you doing? When we bump into each other, mutual respect, and we got some mutual friends in Ohio. So that's first and foremost. And when I seen him walking through the casino, I said, yo, hey, come on the show. It wasn't like he was booked to come on the show or anything like that. And he came on the show. And I see he was a little tipsy, but he was definitely coherent. If you watch that whole episode, very witty, very funny, quick on his feet. I think he has a great career in television if he doesn't. It was good, everybody. I just wanted to talk about the AB shit real quick. You know, I didn't even address it anymore. I think he's very funny, witty, etc. And he's a friend of mine. But the context of the whole thing was basically if your friend comes to your house and he keeps flirting with your 23-year-old sister after you ask him, stop flirting with my 23-year-old sister, and he doesn't listen, you gotta get out of my house. That's basically the whole context to the whole shit. It's not a lot to talk about, to be honest with you. It wasn't a proud moment. It's more of a, I would say, what's the word I'm looking for? It isn't embarrassing, it isn't proud, it's more like a damn.
Okay, now that's the gist of it. Now, this is the part that's kind of, now this is behind the scenes. If y'all recording the show, you got an incident like that happen, you know what I'm saying? You're going to stop the cameras. So if you're going to stop the cameras, then why put it out? You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
I told you that.
My bad.
Like, it's all, like, pause the show for a minute. Like, I love your energy and the shit.
My bad.
Your energy good, but it got to be a limit with it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? All right. Yeah. And trust me, I love you. You know you my brother. I'm just saying, it was cool, but her boyfriend here.
Cam just checked me.
Nah, you my brother. I'm just saying, like, yo, what type of brother? What type of brother I'm gonna be if her boyfriend here? And you, like, it's, of course, you know, stat look good, but it gotta be a limit, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I gotta stop that shit.
Yeah, it's all good. All right. Sorry about that, Nick.
I'm all right.
All right. Sorry about that. And I ain't trying to come at you, but that's my sister too. So.
Yeah.
All right. All right, yo.
I'm sorry. Oh shit.
Now don't get me wrong, I definitely could understand. Like, you hollering old girl, I told you, man, her boyfriend here, man, you still violating. But I feel like, man, Cam, he kind of flexed on AB. You know, we give you a couple of hours, we give you a couple of hours for your time, blase. I feel like he kind of flexed on AB.
Say that again. I'm sorry. Let's take that over.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm sorry.
I'll do it again. Bye.
Somebody, this nigga want to talk to me. And nigga, you a alky, nigga. I don't want to talk to you, nigga. I just needed you for entertainment for the show.
The internet a bad motherfucker. So it all boiled down to him needing AB for entertainment for the show. Like I said, he said it in the clip I showed. He's like, he could tell AB was kind of inebriated. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I feel like he kind of flexed on AB, man. And I mean, it ain't, we grown ass men. It ain't about like feeling sorry for him, but it's just that it's only a person's fault. We know the heights. We know where AB been. He let his career go down. He told a story on a podcast. Cam asked him, was he still cool with Tank? He told a story about one time he bumped into Tank at the casino. They kicked it all night, and he said when Tank dropped him off, he said Tank gave him all the money he had in his pocket. He said y'all must made it cry. Come on, AB, man. All the money you had, and you down to taking handouts. I know, don't get it wrong. We all go through our ups and downs in life, man. But this is a perfect example, man, how you can have it today and it'll be gone tomorrow, man. But that's just my opinion of that, man. I feel like Cam kind of flexed on AB. But like I said, he definitely was wrong for hollering at old girl, especially when he told her, like, man, her dude here, man. You know what I'm saying? But however, with him knowing, we know Adrien Broner's internet tech antics. But by you knowing he was inebriated, man, you should have, you know what I'm saying? He knew. Like you said, I need to do for entertainment purposes. I feel like he kind of clowned AB, man. I got a message for the fuck niggas out there.
Nothing beats me spraying your ass down after you play with me. That's here. Per person.
All right, let's move right along. So let's go ahead and get into this. We're gonna go ahead and get into the Yak Gotti and Lil Woody 20V1. I can't believe they did a 20V1 with all this Young Thug shit going on and interrogation room videos coming out, and what the hell is going on, man? Is it for the clout? Motherfuckers knew it was gonna do numbers. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I just watched the Mondo, YSL Mondo. We talked about this the other day. I just watched the YSL Mondo little live the other day. And you know, a while back they had a picture of yeah, AB, he definitely played himself, man. Yeah, I say that he played himself, but I still feel like Cam kind of played him, and then to put it out, you heard him say pause, and they still recording. But however, this is the internet. It could have been a play. It could have been for some ratings. You know what I'm saying? We don't. That's the thing about this internet shit. We don't know what's real. We don't know what's fake, man. You know what I'm saying? But I watched a YSL Mondo. He was doing a live, so he was really shooting some shots at Woody, because he felt like Woody had went. This is what Woody did. Woody went on a podcast. Woody went on the Danza podcast. He said some shit about YSL Mondo, but when he did it, I'm assuming he was capping, because he instantly hit Mondo up and was like, man, I just threw you an alley-oop. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he told him what he did, but he went on the podcast, said something about Mondo, and then hit Mondo up like, man, I just threw you an alley-oop. So Mondo was like, man, I ain't into this internet shit. What you mean you just went on there and blatantly lied, man? What you mean you threw me an alley-oop? So we don't know what's going on. Is this shit for the views? Is it, damn, I keep going to the wrong one. Is it for the views? But these boys done did a 20V1 together.
So, all that means is that
and on top of, and this how you
wear your shoes.
Hell yeah. And this how you can tell it was for some views. They got on I Love Thug t-shirts. Yak Gotti and Lil Woody got on I Love Thug t-shirts doing a 20V1. So I wonder is Yak going ahead and accepting the rat tag they putting on him? You know what I'm saying? By him linking up with Woody. I don't know, but that was a shocker for me when I seen that one. It definitely was a shocker. We'll catch a little bit of it to see that chemistry together. But what it say 20 women versus 2 comedians, Lil Woody and Yak Gotti. 2 comedians, so they comedians now, huh?
Anyways, I'm gonna take it up off you later, because that's mine. I'm gonna have to come get that back up off you.
You gonna take what?
My shirt. I'm gonna come get it up off you later. Don't even worry about all that.
Say less.
Anyways, I'm kept for the next round. I don't really do too much talking.
First time being on set. You gotta show them how we get out.
I don't know how they go. Like how they go.
She gonna spit on the mic.
He done got his nose about to be open. He's about to get a little taste of that 20V1 money. You heard what Charleston White had told Woody, like, man, them 20V1s gonna destroy you. So we gonna see what come. Oh, matter of fact, and YSL Mondo and Lil Woody, they did a 20V1 together. They did one. I don't know, man. We gonna see what happened. It's a lot of, I guess, motherfuckers who ain't messing with Thug no more. They going ahead and accepting and messing with Woody. So we gonna see what happens. We're going to save the Jimmy Kimmel for last. Let's get into this Charleston White and Danza project beef. So come to find out, Charleston White and Danza, the Danza project, I know y'all done seen the interviews. That's the one Charleston White did with Whack 100. That's the one that they was on the Danza project. So come to find out, they've been working together for 3 years. They've been doing interviews together for 3 years. They had a little partnership going, a little camaraderie, they call it, as Charleston White called it. So Charleston White, you know, he said, man, I done took a few women through there with me when I go. So, however, Danza project said Charleston White girlfriend, the one he got now, she got some connects. You know, she kind of connected in the industry. First of all, he's following her on IG. Charleston White said some things that I agree with and I definitely stand by. I don't follow none of my niggas girls on IG. I don't follow none of my girls, none of my niggas girls. I don't follow none of my girls' friends on IG. My IG is for business anyway. You know what I'm saying? Well, that was one of the red flags. You know, he was following this girl. Charleston White said he seen where dude was liking her pictures. And then I kind of can see the time at night. It was at 1:45 in the morning. It was at 1:45 in the morning. So Danza said he was scrolling on Instagram one night, and he said he seen Charleston White's girlfriend was with Lil Wayne. So he said he hit her up like, "What's up? Hook me up. Let me get the Lil Wayne interview, so we can get the Lil Wayne interview at 1:45 in the morning." So Charleston White was like, "Damn man, you DMing my girl at 1:45 in the morning. What's up with that?" So Danza say like, "I'm trying to get the Lil Wayne hook up." So Charleston White was like, "What's wrong with you asking, hollering at me like, man, ask your girl, can I get to play?" The dude saying like, shit, he wanted to get it while I was in the moment. I don't know, it's some fishy. I don't know their relationship. He telling us, we already know it's three sides to a story. His side, the other guy's side, and the truth. So let's see what they're talking about on here.
I forget what his name is.
Who?
What's that little weird ass dude? Skip or something.
Hold on, let me get to the part where he breaking it down.
And he's fucking, he's down to put his money where his mouth is because he wants to get the content that he feels is gonna be out.
Absolutely.
Really?
Bro, I've been doing my thing for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what I'll keep it 100 with you right now. How much did we offer you to come up here?
Shit.
Hold on.
He's not calling you out your name, but he's definitely upset that he feels like you try to take his girl.
Exactly. He's doing that. But how many times does he fall out with people and then make up with them? And then apologize at the end. I'm not here to apologize. I think it's bullshit what he's doing. I think it's childish. He knows how he introduced her to us. And he knows what I did. The other time he says, he called her to get into the because I was locked out of the Aiden Ross event. He told me to pull up. I drove out there to pull up. I get there, there's mass security there. I can't even get through anybody. So I'm not gonna try it. I'm not about to stand out there with.
Come on, man. We're gonna get to the meat and potatoes.
Oh my!
We're gonna get to the meat and potatoes. So Charleston White, he said a few things. He said, what was it? Charleston White's birthday. It's your birthday. You're successful. You're doing good. You got a nigga with you who y'all been doing business with. Interviews been going crazy. So Charleston White said him and Danza, they're supposed to go out for his birthday. They was in Miami. They was about to turn it up. But Charleston White said once Charleston White girl said she wasn't going, dude said, he said, dude changed his mind. Like, nah, I ain't going. That kind of was a red flag. You know what I'm saying? So Charleston White said he threw some bait out there for him one time they went over there. He said he left a chair open on purpose to see if dude was going to sit in it to kick it with his girl. But I don't know. You know how sometimes guys can kind of be insecure about their girls, whatever. But fuck all that. When you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? We already know we got to start paying attention to them spider senses. How many times have your spider senses run, you didn't pay attention, and you be damned if that's what it was. So evidently his spider senses must have been tingling. I don't think he gonna just ruin a good relationship he had. I don't think he gonna ruin a good relationship he had with a guy getting some money, man, over a female where he don't think it's true. So we gonna catch it. We gonna see what happened with that. We gonna see. But we know Charleston White. I call him bipolar because he fall out with everybody, then he make up with him. He fall out, then he make up. So let's get into this Jimmy Kimmel, man. I know y'all been keeping up what's going on with the Jimmy Kimmel, because I know I heard it like 5 times as soon as I cut my phone on the day. So Jimmy Kimmel done got banned. They trying to cancel him due to making some comments about Trump and the Charlie Kirk situation. But he didn't even say nothing. This is a perfect example, man, of the powers that be. You know what I'm saying? This is a perfect example how motherfucker can pull the plug. A guy as big as Jimmy Kimmel who been doing this as long as he even been doing it. Now watch, for the people who haven't heard it, wait till you hear what he said for them to have allegedly banned him.
We hit some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points from it. In between the finger pointing, there was grieving. On Friday, the White House flew the flags at half staff, which got some criticism. But on a human level, you can see how...
Hold on. Give me a second, y'all. They being so petty with Jimmy Kimmel. You know what I'm saying? They being so petty with him. We might have to do this. I don't want to take no chances. ABC being real petty. I can't believe they took that man's show. I want to say off like 32 different networks. So this is what we gonna do. We got to cover our ass. We got to cover our ass over here, man. We gonna cover our ass just to make sure. We gonna cover our ass. We ain't gonna play with them. All right, here we go.
Trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points from it. In between the finger pointing, there was grieving. On Friday, the White House flew the flags at half staff, which got some criticism. But on a human level, you can see how hard the president is taking this.
My condolences on the loss of your friend Charlie Kirk. May I ask, sir, personally, how are you holding up over the last day and a half, sir?
I think very good. And by the way, right there, you see all the trucks? They've just started construction of the new ballroom for the White House, which is something they've been trying to get, as you know, for about 150 years. And it's going to be a beauty.
Yes. He's at the fourth stage of grief, construction. Demolition, construction. This is not how an adult grieves the murder of someone he called a friend. This is how a 4-year-old...
Let me ask the question. Let me ask the question. We ain't gonna play the race card or none of that. It's just gonna be an example. What about all the jokes and the little innuendos about we just gonna use the George Floyd situation, for example? Come on, man, keep this shit fair. Selective politics. It's all over the world, man. That's just an example, man, how the powers that be can just pull the plug, man. We definitely gonna get into this. I'm gonna do a lot of research on this. Because this right here is crazy. I know y'all been keeping up with this for the last couple days. About the guy, I wasn't even hip to him. Video surface of singer, whatever he said, they call him David, but they saying his name stand for doing it for venereal diseases. But he allegedly was supposed to have been, he's 20 years old, he allegedly supposed to have been with a 15-year-old female. He'd been messing with her for like 3 years. So that means he was messing with her when she's like 12. So somehow she mysteriously ended up deceased in the trunk of his car. And they found it, but like about 4 days later, abandoned. The neighbors got to complaining about a smell. They went to the tow yard, popped the trunk, and found a dismembered 15-year-old girl in there. I know y'all been keeping up with that. He allegedly was supposed to have been on tour. If y'all ain't went over there and checked out Seti Nash, go over there and check out Seti Nash. Seti Nash saying the guy gonna beat it because allegedly he showed some timelines where he wasn't even around when it happened. You know what I'm saying? And from the outside looking in, when you immediately look at it and you see they found this female in his car deceased, aside from the fact that she's underage, it does look like he did it. It definitely looked like he did it, but I don't know. We gonna see. Like I said, Seti Nash saw the timeline of him being in certain cities during the tour when she would have allegedly been taken out due to the how long they say she had been in the car and the decomposing of the body. There's a lot of shit going on, man. There's a lot of shit going on. I cannot believe they pulled the plug on Jimmy Kimmel like that. That's the powers that be, man. They could do whatever they want to do. Motherfuckers, they could just say anything, and the motherfuckers, the motherfuckers who got the power, they do whatever they want to do. Let's see what else we got going on. I really just came on here, man, just to kick shit. I really didn't come on here prepared. But however, I did want to talk about that Cameron and Adrien Broner situation. That was kind of foul. AB, I gotta agree with what Spiel said. AB definitely played himself, but at the same time, are we taking advantage of people? I mean, of course we are. Are we taking advantage of people just for the sake of entertainment and clown? You know what I'm saying? Especially a person of AB's stature. He always gonna say some goofy stuff, do something goofy, get cussed out by somebody. But damn. He went outside. He definitely went outside on that one, man. Went outside. Quick as it come, as quick as it'll go. I had something else. But yeah, I wanna definitely do a deeper dive in this David situation. But however, I was kind of watching a documentary on him yesterday. So he posted blew up as far as on social media, messing with TikTok. You know, he started making songs on his phone. I heard where he's saying he Googled it or YouTubed how to make a song. He went in his sister's closet, put some stuff in there and started making songs and took off. Also, this is a good point right here as far as doing research and not just going with what the media say. So I was watching a video. So they say he had a song he came out with called something about taking out the lover, something about some kind of close to the YNW Melody situation with the Murder on Your Mind. They were saying the song came out like a couple days before she died or right before her birthday or something. But come to find out, the song is years old. So we're going to see what happened. And they hadn't arrested him. You know, they found the old girl in his car. They hadn't arrested him. He was on tour. He allegedly had canceled one. They went and searched his house. But we're going to see. We're gonna see what happened. But they say he's a platinum artist. He got all these views and stuff on YouTube. I wasn't even hip to him. Am I old? Y'all? If anybody in the chat was hip to him, let me know. I wasn't even hip to him. I think I'm getting old, man. I'm getting old as hell. They said he was a multi-platinum artist. I thought I knew all the rappers and like hip hop R&B singers. I thought I knew all of them. I gotta be getting old. But that's just an example of the power of social media. He blew up on social media, started dropping songs. They started getting a bunch of views, like the song he got now. They said it was kind of like referencing taking out his lover. They said it had like 178 million views, like quick, like within a week. I don't know the exact time frame, but I'll just say a week. Man. We definitely going up today, Thursday. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is going down. We booked and busy over here. Friday we got Not Lavish. That was the first one. This is her right here. We got her Friday.
What's going down, y'all? It's your girl Not Lavish, repping that Ganny, Southside Columbus, CEO and owner of Top Tier Music Group, rapper, singer, songwriter, and you know what the fuck going on with me. Hey, guess what? I'm hanking with Hankin TV. Let's get.
We got her Friday. Saturday, we got Money Making Bank. I'm still waiting on her stuff. I do got the thumbnail ready, but I'm still waiting on her video. Sunday, we back with Go Harder with Hankin TV and Butter Go Harder. And then Thursday, we back with my guy.
Let's go. Let's run this shit. Oh shit. What's up? It's your man Dogface calling on the most dangerous voice in the trade. Y'all know what it is. I'm Hankin with Hankin TV. Y'all know what it is. Tap in, tune in. Go fucking Hankin TV. Y'all know what. Stop playing with me, man. I know what it is, man. Stop playing.
Ain't nothing more attractive than a bitch with some money. Bitch, get some money.
My name is Dogface called wrong. I am the ever-present moderator of a panel of distinguished individuals, and as a collective, we are known as the YouTube Streets. How y'all doing?
We're going to wait and get the story from Dogface, but he trademarked, you know, everybody be saying, man, I've been out there in the YouTube streets. He trademarked the YouTube streets. We definitely going to get the spiel, keep up with him, find out what's going on with the Detroit artist. Yeah, the spiel, he got 178 million views. I don't know if it was a week, it could have been 2 days, or it could have been 2 months. They definitely said he had 100, it might have been 178 million views. I don't believe it was 178 million views overall. I mean, it was quick. They was making like a big point just to show the impact that he had. Matter of fact, they was saying when they popped the trunk of the Tesla and they found out whose car it was and everything hit the media, they say a fan popped up with a sign talking about David didn't do it. So he definitely had a cult following. But aside from that, let's go back to even how he was even dealing with this young girl. You know, she was 15 when she allegedly passed. She had just turned 15. He's 20. They say he had been messing with her for 3 years. She was 12 then, which would have made him 17. What's going on? What's going on in the community, man? You know what I'm saying? I kind of piggyback off of something I heard AK say last night. I remember being in junior high school, when it was the dope boys pulling up on the 30s and 40s, the banging their car, picking up the little young girls. So this shit been going on. And it go all the way back. Like I said, I'm gonna piggyback off what he said. I'm not taking his content, but it's true. Our grandparents, y'all already know your grandparents. The grandfather used to be way older than the grandmother. It's communities where they groom their young girls to marry early. What the fuck is going on in our society, man? We kind of messed up, man. Pick and choose, you know what I'm saying? As far as this underage messing around and teen pregnancies and shit, this ain't nothing new. Cause I sure remember, man, going to junior high school. And in junior high school, I thought I was that nigga in high school. And here come all the dope boys pulling up, picking up the females. Y'all know, come on, some of y'all probably was picking them up or getting picked up. Y'all know how the game go. But we're gonna see what happened with old David, man. And this is a crazy story. And her parents, I don't know if her parents was aware of how old he was, but they knew that she messed with a guy named David. There's just been all type of stuff coming out. But it's crazy how it's coming out now that she didn't got deceased. How come none of this stuff was addressed before she got deceased? Oh, and don't forget, she had been missing for over a year. And they say he lived 6 minutes from her house. Matter of fact, this picture right here, the one I just showed, hold on. The one I just showed, they say she had on a hoodie. I'm gonna read it. We're gonna do the facts. I'm gonna read what it say. It say, video surface of singer David with 15-year-old Celeste in the same Gap hoodie in her missing persons photo. So he in a picture with her with the same hoodie she had on in her missing persons photo. This shit is creepy, man. And then went all the way out to say, oh, hold on, I didn't even know we had a clip. We got some clips on here. Let me see. We got the news. Oh, no, ain't no news. But then it came all the way out to people talking about sacrifices and it's weird. I got a daughter, man. I wish a nigga would, man. That's one thing I go lay it down for. For real. I ain't a cool dad. For real. And then and niggas talking about getting gangster. That's the best time to get gangster and try to be tough. If you got a daughter, and they get to bringing these boys around. And my daughter, she grown. But however, I was locked up for a nice chunk of my daughter's life. You know what I'm saying? But I still communicated with her on the phone through letters and stuff. I just didn't disappear. And when I came home, I didn't try to hurry up and catch up and make up. I just got in where I got in at. We cool now. We got a good relationship, but we ain't as that time away. It did something, man. It did something. So all you fathers out there that got daughters, man, keep an eye on our daughters, man. Because females and guys too, they getting faster and faster, especially with these phones. You know. Let me ask y'all a question. I should have put that in the poll. If you got a daughter, we're gonna say, even a son. If you got a kid, we're gonna say under 16. Some may say 16, even over 16, but under 16. Is it invading their privacy? Is a parent invading their privacy if they go through their phone? Let's talk about that. We're going to say 16 and under. Is it invading your child's privacy if you go through their phone? Hell no, it ain't invading their privacy, especially when I bought the phone. Hell no, it ain't invading their privacy. How could that? All right, let me ask you a question. How could we be invading their privacy with these phones if we go through their phones? Because when I was coming up, we had caller IDs. Your parents knew everybody knew who was calling. And it had been some times where my mom had been listening in on the phone. You know, fucking eavesdropping on my calls just to see what I was up to. But is it invading their privacy going through their phones? I don't think it is. It's as long as you in my house, you have no privacy. You hear me? No privacy. Like that. I mean, you got the privacy. You know, we talking about the privacy. Nah, there ain't no privacy in my house. I'm going through your phone. I'm checking your book bags. I'm still checking homework. You hear me? I still want to see your homework. Make sure you got your homework and shit done. You know? Because it's always the ones that something happened to. They always say, oh, I wish I could have caught it earlier. No, you didn't catch it earlier because you would have, say my mom would connect the recorder to the phone. Right. We had an answering machines. And sometimes, you know, if it didn't have a message on it, it'll ring, Then it pick up and the answer machine wouldn't say nothing. The person didn't know they'd get to talking. Y'all know how the game go. Like Spiel say, long as you in my house, there ain't no privacy, especially no females, man. Because I'm a guy. I know the slick shit I used to do. And I know the slick shit these little boys be doing, you know what I'm saying? So hell no. Say not to recorder me 2 times. Man, not to recorder. But yeah, I do believe that. I believe as long as the child is in my house, it ain't no privacy. Especially with all the shit going on with this internet. You know, it ain't even gotta be nothing as deep as something sexual. It could just be internet bullying. You know what I'm saying? We done seen a whole bunch of cases where kids deleted themselves, you know what I'm saying? Or as being internet bullied. They said, yep, my sister was hell. Yeah, we ain't gonna play them games. I'm going through everything. I'm snooping. I'm going through drawers and everything. Matter of fact, I might have her be standing at the door with a breathalyzer. A drug test. Here, piss in this cup for me. So to tell you the truth, man, I think if my parents would have been a little bit more nosy in my business, I might have not have did some of the stuff I did. Just keeping it real. But I think a lot of times we thought we was getting away with stuff and wasn't getting away with nothing. They already knew what was going on. And I think we know now as parents because we be in situations where our kids think they getting away with stuff and we already know we see it coming a mile away because we did it. We're going to see what happened. They say as of right now, he hasn't made a statement. I'm not for sure not if he went and lawyered up, but I don't know. In a situation like that, if you ain't guilty, you better lawyer up. Even if you ain't did it, you better lawyer up because from the way it looked from the outside looking in, like you did it. But evidently they must not be taking it like that because they hadn't arrested him or nothing. So evidently they must not got no evidence. So I feel it's necessary because most kids don't talk to parents. It helps to catch things early and know how to help and guide them. Facts. Got to catch it early, man. Got to catch it early. I'm definitely going through them phones with a fine-tooth comb. I want the passcode and everything, and with my child, and I'm tracking you. I'm tracking you. That ain't invasion of privacy. I'm tracking you. I want to know you at all times. There's just so much stuff going on out here, man. Let's just use a couple scenarios. Just drinking. Hitting female, putting female something in females drink to give them a little bit tipsier. So you know how the game go. Putting stuff in they weed and stuff like that. Man, there's so much shit going on, man. It don't make no sense. They say, see, you was about to say, go holler at the police. Nah, I wasn't about to go say holler at the police. I was talking about, dude, go holler at the police. No, I don't even think I had the police nowhere in there. What I was talking about was if he ain't guilty, I was going to say he don't need to lawyer up, but he do because the way it's looking like he did it. They say they so smart now they know ways to get around the parents because they are more tech savvy than we are. And so they think they are. They think they more tech savvy than we are. You hear me? Me elevate me to you. They think they more tech savvy than we are. Cause I'm very, very tech savvy. I told you I'm getting through there. I'm tracking all man and the grown. Yeah, you gotta keep an eye on them, man. But I got to agree though with you, elevate to me. Yeah, it is. It is a time where some parents are kind of behind in tech and text messages and WhatsApps and all these little secret apps and Snapchat and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But I think the best thing to do, man, even as long as you got a good line of open communication with your kids where they know they can come and tell you stuff, even if they in the wrong, and not get in trouble, but be disciplined and taught the right way to do it. I think in this time of age, man, we're in an era where so many people had kids at a young age. Parents are more friends to their kids than they are parents. You know what I'm saying? I have never been my daughter's friend. I mean, I have never been her friend. I've been her parent. You know what I'm saying? I can only remember one time, although I was gone a good chunk of her life, I only can remember one time whooping her. And then when she got of age, like 17 or 18, we had like a disagreement. I think where I had to smack her phone out of her hand, but I don't think I think I only had to whoop her once. Shout out Beanie Baby. Definitely appreciate you for coming through, catching the replay the other day, Beanie Baby. Beanie Baby. Shout out to the members, man. We got a new member the other day. My guy Maniac got his membership. Man, get y'all memberships, man. Get y'all memberships. I got a poll in the chat asking about this Charleston White situation. And we got a super chat goal. It's only 5 on there. Whenever we hit that super chat goal, I got a surprise interview coming. See, I told niggas, man, I don't know the niggas I know. You know what I'm saying? I got a surprise interview. I'm trying to hold it until we reach a goal, but if we don't reach it, it's gonna eventually come. But these next few lives, when I put these goals up, that's what's gonna be the surprise, the reward, the surprise. We have a surprise interview from a very, very top artist that everybody knows. This just ain't no local artist. This is a worldwide artist. So we're gonna try to hit these super chat goals. I ain't doing shit. I really just on here rambling for real. Kicking it with the people, trying to warm it up for this weekend, man. It's going down this weekend, man. I told y'all I'm back. And see, when I took my break, I really wasn't keeping up with nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't even have felt right going live. But I could have just been going live, just doing this, say whatever, and just kicking it with the chat, just to have something going and not have y'all waiting. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool though. We working over here. And we got something, me and a couple of guys, man, we got something we putting together. We've been putting together for a minute. It's gonna be proper. It's definitely gonna be proper. But however, man, I got to go ahead and get up out of here. Got some things to do. Let me see what I'm gonna hit y'all with. And for the people who ain't hip to who ain't familiar, who wasn't here when we was doing the Go Hard with Hankin TV, with Butter Go Harder and Hankin TV, that's gonna be this Sunday. It's gonna be this Sunday. This is the intro for it.
Like, you can ride the wave, but you're not gonna be the wave. I am the wave.
That's what's up. Elevate Me to You. Go ahead and send it to me. It's probably already on there. You probably don't see it because you subscribed. You know what I'm saying? And the situations I was telling y'all about earlier about how I ain't even gonna say I was into it with a motherfucker, but a motherfucker accusing me of being blocked out of my chat. And I said I showed my block list. They ain't blocked. I ain't seen no blocks pop up. That's probably what it is. It's probably they ain't. I was thinking about that today. It's probably because they ain't subscribed. Because if you block, you can't comment on a video, you can't comment on a post. So I can't see how a person they block because they can't comment in my chat, but they commenting on my post. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably what it is. They probably ain't subscribed. But yeah, go ahead and send it to me. But man, I'm about to go ahead and get up out of here, man. I've been rambling. As always, over at Hankin TV, man, y'all know we go out with a prayer. But did the Hustle Gang choir come back? I don't think the Hustle Gang choir came back. But as always, man, we go out with a prayer over here, man. Today is Thursday, man. Make sure y'all be here tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard. Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard. And then Sunday, we always did that when we was doing it. Before we took our break, we was doing that at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard. And so make sure y'all pull up. If y'all ain't hit that like button, man, hit that like button. If y'all ain't subscribed to the channel, man, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I'm out.
We leave, before we get out here, I'm finna pray for everybody. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all pray with me. You get what I'm saying? Bow your head. Real talk, bow your head, man. Because this here is serious. You get what I'm saying? Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, we come to you today. Thank you for everything you done for us. You get what I'm saying? I want you to keep pushing me. You understand me? Push me in the right direction. You understand me? You get what I'm saying? Watch over my people, you know what I'm saying? Cover them, you know what I'm saying? Guide them, shield them, you get what I'm saying? Watch over the people that don't like me, you get what I'm saying? I love them too, you get what I'm saying? Look at my neighbor and tell my neighbor I love my neighbor too, you get what I'm saying? Gotta ask you, did you push me to keep elevating? You get what I'm saying? Keep pushing me to turn up, you know what I'm saying? My vision is too big for this, you get what I'm saying? My vision is too big in my head, you know what I'm saying? I ask that I outreach that, you know what I'm saying? I ask that I climb to the top, to the highest mountain, you understand me, that you have built. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, amen, in that way.
Enjoy life, smile every day, fuck what I gotta say.
I had to make it look juicy for her.
Oh shit! What's up? It's your man Dogface calling on the most dangerous voice in Detroit. Y'all know what it is. I'm Hankin with Hankin TV. Y'all know what it is. Tap in, tune in. Go fuck with Hankin TV. Y'all know what? Stop playing with me, man. I know what it is, man. Stop playing.
Ain't nothing more attractive than a bitch with some money. Bitch, get some money.
My name is Dogface Calderon. I am the ever-present moderator of a panel of distinguished individuals, and as a collective, we are known as the YouTube Streets. How y'all doing?